Love and light, my star seeds. I'm Nina here with Mystic Healing and Tarot by Nina. And I am going to be doing the full moon in Aquarius / Pisces reading. This is going to be a very powerful full moon that we're going to be experiencing on Sunday, August 22nd and 23rd. This full moon with this Aquarius energy starting off is going to be about radical change. It's going to be about us standing up for ourselves, standing up for our individuality. There's going to be epiphanies. This is about us taking this time to really express ourselves, our creative selves. This is definitely a revolutionary time. Also with the Pisces energy, it's a very dreamy time. It's a very imaginative time, creative time. And I feel like this is a time to really put forth the energies towards your dreams, towards your manifestations, towards your futures and your victories, okay? So, before we get started, can you please take this time to, if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, like this video, make sure that the notification bells are turned on so that you're up to date with all the spiritual tea when I spill it. Okay, friend? So, getting into this, the energies, okay? Let's do one more. Ooh. All right. So the first one that I have here is Gaia. So this is Mother Gaia energy. This is Earth energy. This is the Mother Earth, that very loving, comforting vibration. So it says, Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Okay? So with this is telling us with this this full moon energy, there is two things. There is a lot of grounding, and I feel like stability that comes with this full moon, but also I feel like it's needed. So I feel like if you're going to be doing any rituals or anything like that with the full moon, they should be outdoors. You should be spending time grounding, barefoot in the grass, especially in the dirt if you can stand it, to be barefoot in some actual dirt and just bury your feet in the dirt, hugging trees, doing all those like corny things, but these things, the vibration from them is so healing, it's so comforting. It is so much like that mother's love and that mother's healing that we crave. And even if we do not have mothers, there's the universe always provides that resource, that love to us. Okay, so Gaia energy is going to be very strong. Okay. With this, I feel like there's also fertile energy. Okay, so I feel like with this full moon, this could be a fertile time for some people to plant those seeds for growth. Okay, the other card that I have here is number 43. It says transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence of our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and with grace. Okay, so I feel like with this full moon that there is a transition that is going to start taking place, that is something that a lot of us have been anticipating. And so it's like this is that moment that we've been waiting for a lot of us, but it's not coming as quickly. It's a process. Okay, things transition in a process. Okay, they do it with grace and with ease. Okay, so this isn't about impulse, it's ease. Okay, and with that grace, doing things with grace is about, grace comes from when we move and act out of God's will, not just our why, but God's will. Okay, God's will offers grace in the transition. Keep this in mind, okay? Understanding that things in life are ever changing. This is a natural process of life, the transition in our lives. And so know that with this transition, there comes things and people and situations that have to let go and surrender to this process. And some of these things are comfort zones, but we don't grow in our comfort zone. So it's very important to surrender these things to God, knowing that this is a process, that it's not that these are never going to be returned to you. Some things are going to be, some of you guys are going to be returned with something much better. But it's about the act of the faith and the trust as far as surrendering all of those things, your problems, even the things that you think you had your heart set on, and allowing yourself that process. That process is the journey. And even when they reach the destination, they're still so stuck on the process was the most beautiful part. But you don't see that till hindsight. But understand that you were in a process. And so with knowing that, soak up this process. Because looking back, this is a process that you will have wished that you were grounded in. You'll wish that you would have moved with grace and with ease and compassion. Okay? Here. So it says, the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Okay, so there is with some of you guys, this energy has to do with somebody who could have possibly transitioned. Okay, and there, with this transition, meaning they could have transitioned to the spiritual realm. Okay, so for some people, I don't know who this is. If you lost somebody, know that with this full moon, do a ritual, because this person is, you know what I mean? Like, they're fully transitioned, meaning like they're not just in heaven, but I feel like somebody's gained their wings. Okay. With this, there's a need for somebody to have compassion for the situation and accept it for what it is, and not have judgment as far as what you thought it should have been, or who you thought they should have been. So compassion overall, just with the people close to you, is going to be very important during this full moon. Okay, it's important to exercise compassion, that unconditional love, being just love through the transition. And for some of you guys, you could be being that compassion towards somebody who is experiencing a transition. Okay, and so if spirit puts it on your heart to speak something and you don't know why you're speaking it, allow yourself to, because spirit does allow, us to sometimes be the mediator between us and someone else in the spiritual world. Hello, me. And so you might be put in a position to where you are going to share something, but I feel like with this person could maybe be angry with the person who passed, but there's a need for compassion on all ends. You to have compassion for this person enough to say something. That person, I don't know how it resonates, because it's a lot of energies. Okay, but there's a need for compassion even for yourself through this transition. Okay. And some of you guys have never been shown compassion, so it's hard for you to give it. But allow yourself to get grounded and get that Gaia energy, because I feel like it will soften things to allow you to be more compassionate of others. Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. What overall can we expect from this full moon? A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So, I feel like things are going to be illuminated for a lot of people. Spirit is going to shed light, illuminate things that have been hidden for a long time. And for some of you guys, it's like this is a fiery climax, because whatever this is, it's like shit is hitting the fan, but it's hitting the fan at the right time, because even though you were wanting to know at a certain time, you weren't in a position to know. You're in a position to where whatever this is that you know, you're going to be in a position to be able to move with ease and grace. Hello. Ha! I love it when a plan comes together. All right. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Okay, so it's time to stop being paranoid. Stop thinking that people are out to get you. It's time to, like I said, be compassionate. It's time to release any type of negativity. People who are negative thoughts, negative habits, anything that is negative. This is a time to release it. Make a list of the things that you want to release. Flush it, set it on fire, whatever it is, to set the intention to let it go. Okay. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So this moon, like I said, is going to have Pisces energy. This is a time I feel like maybe with that second day of the full moon, to really take that time to meditate and contemplate, because I feel like third eye will be stronger, visions will be deeper, you will be more clear thinking and be able to contemplate this ease and grace. One more for me. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Like I said, this is, I just heard, it's been a long, you know the song, it's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? That song, whatever this is, it's been a long time. Sorry, my throat. All right, I don't have the Rona, but it's been a long time coming, whatever this is, and the energy's gaining momentum, okay? Whatever this is, it's about to bust through the soil, okay? What do we need to know? I feel like with this full moon, some people are going to, this is an ending of something, okay? And this is a ending that it's like, it has been a long time coming. I got the Seven of Swords here. I feel like somebody has been either cheating, lying, doing stuff behind the back. Somebody has been dishonest. And this is something that right here with the Five of Discs, this has been a worry. This has been a disappointment. This has been a depression. This has been a situation that you felt defeated. It could be like something with a narcissistic energy. Okay. There's been gaslighting. That's what I'm seeing. But it's like, I feel like even if it's not the proof, it's the whatever it is that you get. It could be a dream. Whatever, it's like peace with your decision, with this release for somebody. Okay, with the Three of Wands here, I feel like this is virtue. This is knowledge. This is creativity. This is travel. This is knowledge of self. And I feel like this is like a burst of energy, because it's like something that has been draining, stealing from you, holding you back is going to release you and allow you to soar. Okay, period. All right. So, what moves do we need to make? What moves need to be made? No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So, like I said, with ease and grace. So some of you guys, this is for the people who want to do something impulsively, okay? If you do it with impulse, there's not that grace, okay? So postpone, pause, okay? Allow the storm to pass. For some of you guys, this isn't for everybody. It's just who, if you know it's for you, take that part, okay? Well, what needs to be done is, like I said, this Aquarius energy, this is about your individuality. This card says share your voice, come out of your cave, persecution, expression. For some of you guys, this is time for you to speak. This is time for you to tell your story, to tell your part, whatever it is that you've been holding in, holding back. It's time for you to share. Maybe when it was happening, you weren't in a place solid enough to be able to speak on it, but now you're on solid ground. And I feel like there's so much, there's like so much abundance, what would be like reparations coming to you for this act of sharing your voice, sharing your story, allowing yourself that expression, okay? Also, this is the crumbling. This is, again, what are you clinging to? This is like the Tower. Allow anything that is not staying with you. Allow anything that is crumbling to fall. Okay? And know that this is divine intervention. Know that behind this busted building is, you know what I mean, it's beautiful. Look, the flower, it's a beautiful garden. Yeah. Understand that there's beauty behind this massacre, this mess, this ugliness. And so all you can see right now is the falling, but it's the falling of the ugliness. So allow the crumbling, allow anything that goes, and know that this is going because better's coming. Okay, this is a crumbling for restoration, for rebirth, all of that, renewal. Inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So this is a time to, again, tune in, inner healing, inner standing. Tune into your heart, tune into your higher self. Allow yourself to tune out of other people, other people's expectations, other people's opinions, and tune into to your inner knowing, and so that spirit can send you those messages to your intuition and to your heart, and there's peace with that comes with that. Okay. Moon rescue. So someone, for some of you guys, this could be that compassion where it's like you could have to rescue someone, but also for some of you guys, there is rescue in the the act of allowing. You have to ask for help. She's reaching out. Okay, you have to reach out for the rescue. Moon message. Vision. Okay, getting readings is a really good time. If you do readings, this is going to be a really strong time. Like I said, that meditation, definitely anything with your third eye, strengthening your third eye is going to be really beneficial. Power God is going to show you more of the vision for some of you guys during this time. And again, guidance. So seeking guidance, seeking confirmation. That's what readings are for. And I heard somebody say that, and I want to say it. Understand that readings are for clarity, confirmation, guidance. They're not for comfort. They're not for spirit to tell you what you want to know or what you want to hear. It's for what you need to hear. And understand that when you do seek guidance, okay? Let me see. The lessons with this full moon, finally, and then we gonna head out. Blame. The lesson with this full moon is all about the blame game. I accept responsibility for my well-being, okay? Accountability. Knowing that we can't put our happiness, our goals on anybody else's shoulders. We have to take full responsibility. We have to be practical. We have to make moves and not just be so mental, okay? And also, do nothing without intention. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So, with this, I feel like for some of you guys, you might have feel like you have failed in some way as far as maybe with some things about your individuality, but understand that understand what constructive criticism is, okay? And I know like when it comes to certain things that we are sensitive about, we take that criticism very personal, okay? But understand if you ask for help, or even if you don't ask specifically that person, if you ask the higher being for that guidance, whatever, and maybe you get it and you don't like the way that it comes, be mindful that these are opportunities for you to learn, okay? Failure, we only truly fail when we make no movements, okay? So don't ever fear going in anything about the failure, because failures are enhancement. Okay? Grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So like I was saying before with this transition, grief is, y'all, I feel this because I'm grieving right now. So I feel this. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. With that transition, with that grief, you have to understand that, with that being said, take this as opportunities to have compassion, maybe in times where you wouldn't usually, for your grief. Take time to appreciate those around you, that are there, okay? Allow yourself to move authentically so that there's no regrets. But also in situations where you don't have a choice, when it's like I said, someone transition, allow yourself, if there's anybody out there who is experiencing this, allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel all of the feels. And that's a big part that I have had to learn with my grieving process, because it's hard, and after a while you get tired of it, and then you start feeling like, I know people are tired of hearing me cry or talk about it, but it's like, it's not about them. You got to get it out. You got to go through this process. The people who have been through it understand. You know what I mean? It's not something that goes away easily. It's something that has to be taken one day at a time, and take your time in those times, and keep moving as hard as you can when you can. Okay? So, but allow yourself to grieve. It's very important when someone does transition to allow yourself to grieve, so that you can experience them in the spiritual world, and it's not when their energy makes you sad, and you have to get over that to be able to establish the new relationship. So if this resonates, comment down below, because that definitely resonates for me in my situation. And I just want to send all the love to anybody who is out there hurting, missing somebody, sending you all the love and light and comfort. Know that you're not alone, and I feel you. But also know that they never leave us, for real. It's just about getting used to the new. Okay? Sorry, y'all. Okay, animal spirit, the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up, okay? Life is getting ready to take off, okay? There's going to be balance. There's going to be opportunities. There's going to be partnerships. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself in order for anything to be achieved. You have to have faith and believe in the manifestation before it can, as if it's here, before it can ever be here. Okay, that's the most important. Believe in yourself. If God believed you to be able to do it, if God put it on your heart, believe in yourself enough to know that He makes no mistakes, that you are the person for the job. Okay, the lion spirit says be generous of spirit. So like I said, share your love, share your wisdom, share your light, share your compassion, your comfort with others, because especially with everything that's going on in the world, there's a lot of people who are grieving. There's a lot of people scared. There's a lot of people hurting. There's a lot of people who just need love. Okay, and I think that at the end of the day, love does win. It does solve. You know what I mean? If we could have more compassion overall, if everybody could, things would be a lot better. If everybody could be more generous of spirit, things would be a lot better. So I hope this message reaches everybody that it needs to. I hope that this message brings peace and comfort to all the hearts and minds and souls that need it. I am so grateful for you, for your time, for your likes, your watches, your subscribes. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, my information will be in the description box. Love and light. Happy full moon.